Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update show for Tuesday, December 9th. Yes, Tuesday, December 9th, and we are on the eve of another match for Wrexham. But we're going to talk a little about our Forest draw, which was very I think it's the best draw we could have had. I wanted a team in the Premier League, and then we got that. Not to say that we're going to beat them or not beat them, but I'm excited that we can do that. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Also, there was championship matches tonight. Some ups, some downs. I have someone in the background. Ken's going to come in a little bit and talk about that as well. But mostly just hey, on the eve of the match for tomorrow against Hull City, and I expect us to go and do bits against us tomorrow. It's back at the Stoke Keras. There's some quotes here from Parkinson about the game and about the draw as well. So, anyways, thanks for coming in. How is everyone doing on this Tuesday after? Well, wherever you're watching from, we're gonna get it. This is getting into the silly season right now. We are December 9th right now, and we're getting into the silly season. So, smash that like button, subscribe to the Local Pundit if you haven't already, because we're on our way to 5,001. I'm going to skip right over 4,000. We're right to 5,001 too. And it's all because of all this fantastic community there too. Matt Al is first, and he's laughing out loud. And Birmingham City, I know, best team in the league. Andrew says hello, and Leap and Sarah, howdy. Sean says Tuesday. There you go. How you doing, Sean? And what up, Josh? What's up, Nikki D? And Duval. I don't know what that means, Duval. But anyways, what's up, John? And Bono's in the house. Red Kid again. Laugh out loud. Yes, the red kid's going to be out. Well, we're home tomorrow, so we should be in a red kit. We should be in a red kit. But let's just go back. I know the draw was yesterday. We're going to talk about that briefly. And I know we kicked the tires a little bit about it yesterday on the show, which with Patty and Aaron and everyone that came in, and John and Ken was in there too. Well, Aaron was on the champ chat. But I got to say, I'm really excited about this draw. I really am excited about this draw. And I think Parkinson is too. He says it right here, and I'm going to briefly mention that. And I will flat out say, for me, it is a free hit. And not to say a free hit to win or free hit to lose. I know we'll go on and do it, but I care about the FA Cup just because of the history of it, and we'll put out a good side. If we lose to Nottingham Forest, who will be playing next season in the Premier League, God willing, it's fine with me. But Parkinson is excited about it too. He says he's happy with the third round home tie against Nottingham Forest, which is great. Phil Parkinson is delighted. He finally got his wish. And it'll be coming after the holiday season. It'll be on January 10th, 9, 10, or 11, which is going to happen there too. So make sure you mark your calendars there. We will be doing it live on the Local Pundit, as you know, game day build up, the whole deal. That's how we do it here. Nobody else gives you 4 shows a day on game day. No, they do not. And there are some awesome other channels out there too. But we're the only one that does 4 channels a day. Are we crazy? Probably, but we do it. It's probably cost me a lot more than I would like to admit. Anyways, so Wrexham have been drawn at home at the Premier League side Nottingham Forest in the third round of the FA Cup, and it will take place across January 10th, the weekend of it. Parkinson has reached this stage twice of the competition before being knocked out of the round, before never coming up against top flight side, enjoying cup success as the 58-year-old who is glad that has now changed. Parkinson, quote, says, I'm very pleased. He says, we have wanted a Premier League club at home for lots of years, and we finally got one. Well done. You know what? Luck of the draw, and we got booed by the kids. Stupid. Oh my God, stupid. Yeah, Matt, I'll wait. Yes, Hull is away tomorrow. Yes, sorry, buddy, my bad. You are correct. Hull is away tomorrow. Sorry, you are right. I'm wrong. 2 things at once, my friend. Parkinson said it's a great draw for us in terms of in terms of a home tie and a Premier League club. I think it's good tie because Forest are a traditional football club with a lot of great history in the competition and in Europe. So they have one. They have one in Europe as well. It gives everybody something to look forward to through the Christmas period. And the aim now is to get into the game in good form. Now, I agree with that. We have a lot of games between now and this tie. We do. A lot of games and a lot of ground to make up in this league as well. Because you know what? If we want to be competitive in it, we have to continue to go on this upward trajectory. I think Ken had said it in the past yesterday. Some of these draws need to turn into victories, or else we're just going to be mid-table. Now, that said, I'm not saying we're a mid-table squad. I just don't think we play to our full capacity yet. Ken, whatever you're ready. But yeah, I agree with that. And we have a lot of football to be played to progress into. We don't know what the squad's going to look like. It's basically a month from now. It's basically a month from now. Now, what's the squad going to look like? What are the injuries? What's up, buddy? Look at a big smile right there. Squad injuries. How we're going to play. Have we brought people in? Are people going to be left out? So all that said, it's like, yeah, we're going to get against Sean Dyche, and it's basically like it's just going to like two rhinos just going at it like this. How you doing, buddy?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm all right. Just rocking and rolling here, getting it going on a nice Tuesday. Although it's hot. What's going on?
It's hot here too. Nottingham Forest, January 10. Oh my God. So yeah, that's great. I'm really looking forward to that game. It's going to be exciting. Also, I think we'll sort of be back. I think we'll actually be a better team by then too, which is good. A couple of players will be back. I think we'll actually be a better team. It'll be a very tough game, and it'll be a great test of our squad and how we play at home against a Premier League team. But gee, there's a lot of water to go under the bridge before then, isn't there?
It's almost you can't even start thinking about it. You know what I mean? You can't. Yeah. Oh shit! It's Ken. Hey Ken, says Sean Easy. Boom. What's up? Ken was here. Ken was doing a little business. He's done a business.
Absolutely. He's been very busy, but that's good. I think very good. I'll tell you what though. Opportunity abounds tomorrow, Josh.
In regards to?
Well, we have seen half the league has played their games this morning.
Are we gonna stop the Forest talk?
No. Let's keep going on Forest. I mean, just with Forest. I mean, it's like you said, it's so far away. We can't even really start thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. Anyway, just one more quote. Cup football is brilliant now, but I focus on the league form. There you go. There's the transition right there. That's Parkinson's quote. Cup football is brilliant, but now it's time to focus on the league form. That's called the transition right there. Boom, right back into the league.
That's right. And Sean Deasy's into me. Your office is broken. I'm so sorry, mate. I do have a job, and
it's a real job.
Yeah.
When you're in the hospital room, like
that's right.
Ken, I am playing hurt today. I am playing hurt.
The nurse care must be great there because he's in that hospital bed for a long time now.
Well, I think it's been 9 months or something like that. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, I am playing hurt today. I am playing hurt. It did hurt my back.
Yes, I hear this. You've sustained an injury.
I sustained a back injury.
But Josh, 0 time out. Unlike some of the players.
None. There's none of it. We can't. We go right in. I'm going to roll the car and come back in the next day.
Yeah.
By the way, the last 36 of the QPR versus Birmingham was fantastic. Didn't see it. Ken's going to get it down.
I did.
Yeah.
I watched the game.
Okay, I will watch a little bit too.
QPR, no offense to your Birmingham fans, QPR outplayed you today.
Ooh, where's John when you need him?
It's just a reality. John will say the same. Birmingham had moments, but QPR were the better side.
Well, how about this one? John Goff says, Premier League teams generally play their subs in lower division teams. Yeah, well, I mean, that's just what it is. We're not.
And Nottingham Forest is sitting just outside the relegation zone.
Yeah, and what are we going to do? They're just outside the relegation.
That'll be a good test for us.
We get to, but like you said, we can't even get there too.
Oh my God! What was it, January 10? So we have
the week of January 10.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. 2, 4. Yeah, we have 7 games before we play them.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 7 games. Birmingham City didn't even show up. Awful. Well, I don't understand. Okay, let's transition to the games as you're hitting that too. Okay. By the way, too, Kabore, he's probably not going to be healthy anyway, so we'll see about that. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, he mightn't go to AFCON depending on how he's come back from his injury. Don't just assume he's going to go.
He did post that he did make the squad.
Okay. How many minutes will he get? Who knows? I guess it depends on how fit he is and how he looks.
Yeah, well, he needs to play for Wrexham before he plays for his fucking country.
He needs to be signed by Wrexham, not just play for Wrexham.
I know. I'm in the camp where I'm going to wait for the end of the season.
Fair enough, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, happy with that too. All right, what do you got for us? What happened today in the league? What do we got? Cool. You got it up?
Okay, what happened today in the league, people? what happened today was Preston and Coventry. I'll do them in that order.
You got it?
So up the top, Blackburn v Oxford United. That game, absolutely, it was looking like an upset. Oxford United scored at the end of the first half in extra time of the first half. And then Blackburn only scored the equaliser in the 78th minute via a penalty.
Here it is right here. So that's Cantwell, who didn't play against us, who was a really, really good player, by the way. Really good player. That's Cantwell.
So, it was pretty even in possession. It was like 54-46 to Blackburn. But a super tight match. Oxford up for a lot of the match and looking like they might get a vital 3 points in their relegation battle. But Blackburn's come back and got the point.
16 shots to 7 there, my friend. 16 shots to 7. Yeah, well done. They were all over them there, too. Second game right here is the Charlton-Middlesbrough match. This is important.
Well, Charlton-Middlesbrough, absolutely. So when you look at that game, it was obviously a 2-1 win to Middlesbrough, but Middlesbrough were up 2-0. They scored both their goals in the first half, 34th and 45 plus 4, to end the first half up 2-0. Wow. And then it was an own goal that Charlton got in the 81st minute.
Edmondson got that OG. By the way, if you want to get the some kind of third-party content advertisement on your show, right there.
Just getting some beautiful jewelry there.
Yeah, just a little bit of jewelry. By the way, a little bit of jewelry.
Charlton playing a typical Charlton match. Like it was like 60. I've got 66% possession. On your stats, it says 63. Mine says 66. But 19 fouls by Charlton to 5 by Middlesbrough.
Wow. Yeah, look at that. Wow, they're all
So I've got 19 in my stats.
4
yellow cards.
You know what, Ken? We shoot the rehearsal. It's close enough. 4
yellow cards by Charlton.
Yeah. That's a good one. Then here's the banger, I think, right? This is the banger?
Which one you got there? Yeah, Preston. Oh, well, yeah. Holy dooly. Preston gets a red card to Liam Lindsay in the 39th minute.
Jeez.
And, anyway, then no one scored until the 70th minute, and it was an own goal for that Coventry got off Hughes, which was really lucky. But then Preston had jumped straight back and scored in the 77th to tie it up and get the point against the league leaders. This is what I'm saying.
The champions-elect ish.
Coventry is not a lay-down misère for winning this league.
Well, someone said it's going to happen regardless.
It wasn't me.
Well,
they are now. Yeah. They are only 5 points clear of Middlesbrough.
Yeah, and I'll get to
not even halfway through the season.
Yeah, and we'll get to the table in a second here too. Charlton looked much better than they have in weeks, though, says Kabore. Says Kim and Matt. I'll jump around a bit. We haven't had any updates on Kabore as he's been treated at Man City, who, by the way, are said to be having a fire sale next summer. Do we take Kabore? I'm holding off.
We chatted about that yesterday, Matt. I think we should look at buying him. When? I'm not sure. I'm on the fence on January or the end of the season. Don't care. And I guess if we take Josh's advice and wait till the end of the season, we'll have a better idea of where we're at.
Yeah. And also, too, at the same time, Ken, we already have him to the end of the season anyways. So why would we shell out money that we don't necessarily have to or want to at this point to see how good he actually is?
Josh being fiscally responsible for the club right there.
You know what? On that, but I want to spend extra money on good beer and pies.
Pies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. And hot dog. There you go.
Yep.
Okay. Next one up was this one.
What do we got? Sheffield United and Norwich. Yeah, so Norwich starting to turn their form line around a little bit here. Sheffield United scored in the 50th minute, so nothing in the first half.
How many own goals were there this week? Holy shit. That's the third
another own goal. That's right. So, but that all these own goals, they typically come from pressure, a deflection off a player. So that's typically what happens. So, Norwich had the majority of possession, 55%. So that was interesting.
What? Sorry.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I thought I was out. I thought I'd been sacked.
Yeah, you're out. You're done. No, Aaron's sacked. Aaron's totally sacked.
Yeah.
Good results there too. This one is the hottest team in the league right now.
Oh, 100%. And we're absolutely braining it. Literally up 3-0, scored in the 12th, the 17th, and the 35 minute. So Armstrong, another double. And then, so 3-0 at halftime. And West Brom have scored in the 62nd and late. So the Southampton up at 3-1 until the 86th minute. So basically, game in the bag. Then they score in the 86th minute. So it would have been a very nervous last. I think it was about 5 minutes of extra time in the second half. So it was about an extra 9 minutes of shaky boots for Southampton that they were possibly going to get a draw.
They call that squeaky bum time, when the United States are going to beat the Australian side over the summer. But that's a whole nother story.
But I mean, but in all seriousness, Southampton climbing the league.
Yeah.
And we'll have a look at the table in a bit.
Yeah, we'll do the table in a second here. We're just going to do the same. Swansea City, never heard of them. And guess who's doing a watch along next Friday for Swansea City? Big old Ken. Big old Ken coming in hot.
Finally, we're going to get some decent talent. No, only joking.
Finally, someone will be able to make sense during a game, right? Not this.
Who knows? Who knows what? Tell you what, people, you should just be tuning in because it could be anything. It could be a Razzie, or it could be 7 Emmys.
It could be a total Razzie. Yeah, too. Are you doing that solo, or are you going to bring in one of the boys?
Well, the plan was solo. I'm happy to bring in other people. But I think the watch-alongs tend to work better solo. We've noticed that.
Shot. Hey, you got to shoot your shot, Ken. You got to shoot your shot.
Well, I think you're better doing the watch-along on your own, Josh. I think it works well.
Loner, danger.
Yeah. I think that's trademarked. I don't know that I can use it.
No, you can do. You can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got to go danger. There you go.
Yeah. So a 0-all but back to Swansea Portsmouth. 0-all until the 78th minute.
You know what they call that? Not a great watch.
Snooze fest. Absolute snooze fest. Okay. So
next one.
Yeah. I mean, shots on target 7-3. But anyway, next game we have, what do we got? Watford, Sheffield Wednesday. And again,
oh wow.
Sheffield Wednesday finally getting a point. They were up 1-0 and looked like they had secured the 3 points because Charlie McNeil scored in the 17th. But then Semedo scores in 90 plus 8 at the death. That is brutal.
Who puts on 8 minutes or 7 minutes, whatever it is? Oh, my God.
Yeah, absolutely brutal and gut-wrenching for Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, so.
Totally is. Hey, good. I honestly, we talked about this on the ride home when I was just talking to you on the ride home. As long as Chef Wednesday just take points off other teams, that's Titty City, good to go. I mean, doesn't have to be full points like you said on earlier, but just taking points off.
Yeah, they get a win, great, but they get draws. That's just as good.
Yeah. On that bombshell is trademarked as well. It's not trademarked, but we've done it for 5 years. Other people do it because they listen to the show. They don't admit it, but they do. There you go. Yeah.
Follow.
Yeah, but it's also, by the way, that's been a saying for like forever. So, but anyway, I digress. And here is the one. Is he okay?
Wow.
Is he okay?
Telling you, seriously. So QPR, like I said, I watched this game. I would say that, QPR were the better team, definitely. Scored in the first half to go up 1-0. Then literally in extra time, the game just came alive. Wow. Like it did. It really came alive. Patrick Roberts scored 90 plus 4. But then dagger to the heart, Kieran Morgan. And if you get to watch even the highlights, good strike, but keeper should have stopped it.
Wow. Did Stansfield play? I'll tell you.
Yes, Stansfield did play.
There's the lineup right there. Awada played? Your guy Awada played? Oh, no.
No, and Kyogo was not. Yeah, so it was a different lineup for Birmingham, trying to ignite something away from home. And
oh my God.
To be fair, I mean, look, QPR are a good side, as are most of the teams in this league.
Yeah.
But a big hurt for them, another loss away, and it almost becomes a bit of a hoodoo now.
Do you think John will actually come over to the good side now? You think he's done?
He's already there. He just hasn't said it publicly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Al, by the way, yes, and Top Gear did on that bombshell around 20 years ago. It was like 25 years. And you know what? That's why I do it, because that is why we have on that bombshell on this show.
Well, I mean, look, and so yes, this does create the opportunity again for us to go past Birmingham.
Well, yeah, this is a real tie tomorrow. This is a real
12-3-13.
Yeah,
a mid-table clash.
Yeah, we win this tomorrow.
So important.
We're right here. We're ninth. It looks like ninth.
Yeah, I mean, look, Southampton. Well, to go past Southampton, we'd have to have a 4-goal victory.
I don't know if we have that. We don't have that.
So, and to go past Stoke, we've got to have a 5-goal difference. Now they'd have to lose and we'd have to win. Now, again, probably not going to happen. But what it would mean, irrespective of either of those, we can actually move to either 1 or 2 points of the top 6.
Mm-hmm. Think about this, Ken. I'm just going to be a total asshole. See how we have 27 points right here? See that right there? 27 points. You know what we could have? 29 points.
I know.
It's like a dagger in the heart a lot. But the table doesn't lie. The table doesn't lie.
No. And yeah, it is. I mean, we did talk about the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, but there is a very strong argument to say we could be sitting right where Millwall is right now.
I think we could have 9 or 10 extra points for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm only going with 7 to put us there.
I mean, we could have.
Like, I'm not even being greedy.
No, you're not. You're being pretty conservative about that too.
Yeah. Yep. Let's just go and get this win tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's go to Hull and get the job done.
So we don't do tack fortitude, you and I, but I have no idea what the hell. That's not what I want to do.
The most tactically astute pair of hosts on the channel, by far.
Yeah, there's the form guide. I mean, yeah, we're,
See, well, you go back to that form. Go back to that form guide, Josh.
Yeah.
3 losses out of their last 5 games. Now,
that's a heavy loss right there. That's a heavy loss.
And 2 of those at home.
Yeah. Yep. And they were way down there to MKM Stadium, I think it is.
Yep. And look, this is a winnable match.
Yeah, bless you. I think they're all winnable. I think I'm going to bring this down because it's we'll just talk about it real quick. I think that the Cats. I said this the other day, kind of in jest, but also like with my chest. 2 of our players that said it's Macca and it's Macca and Windass have both come out and said, well, we played down to our competition and we went up and we stopped playing. So those are 2 guys that have big voices in the dressing room, I'm guessing. I'm not saying Macca is – I like what Macca's done. So I eat my own words here too. And we're not afraid of anybody. We can just fucking blow teams out. I know the conservative Parkinson likes to be a little more conservative than not get carved open. But I think there's a frustration a little bit with the squad.
Look, I think that's on the squad for stopping playing. It's not on Parky.
You don't think it's being coached? You've been
No, not at all. And there are ebbs and flows in games. And Kim, look at who they lost to though. Yeah, but look at the teams that are in the top. We beat Coventry, we beat Millwall, we tied with Preston, and we tied with Ipswich.
Mm-hmm. No, we're great. I think we are in this debate. We're not making it.
I'm not worried that Hull were beaten by teams in the top. We've beaten some of those
Coventry
teams. And
City, which won like 9 in a row at that time, right?
Yep.
Hull might have the worst back.
This is just it. Like a week ago, we're going Hull, like Coventry's running away with this league. 2 last games, lost and a draw. All of a sudden, they're only 5 points clear of Middlesbrough. And here you go. They're only 13 points clear of Ipswich, but Ipswich still have to play tomorrow. Ipswich might only be 10 points behind them after tomorrow's game.
Actually, it's really interesting. You just said that. What are the teams that play tomorrow? Well, we play tomorrow. What are the times?
Ipswich are at home to Stoke. So
Okay.
Ipswich at home to Stoke, Derby at home to Millwall, Bristol at home to Leicester.
Here it is. I got it right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us. Yep.
Bristol, Leicester. Derby. So for me personally, I think the Bristol Leicester game could easily be a draw. I think Derby Millwall, I don't know. Ipswich, I think will beat Stoke.
This is the tie. This is the tie of the day. This is the tie.
Yeah, 100%. And Ipswich have been playing well. So they won their last game. They drew against us. I think they're absolutely a team that's on the up. They are still my tip to win the league.
They are still?
Yeah. Okay, so they win tomorrow. They're within 10 points of Coventry, and we're not even halfway through the season.
Yeah. The season's still in diapers, by the way. The season is still in diapers.
Yeah, it's such a long way to go.
Yeah, such a long way. And you know what? I'll freak out every single day. I'll be the one that I'll be the one. I'll be the one.
Never a truer word was spoken.
No, never. Habs thinks that Parky is managing players to avoid knocks and injuries. I mean, Habs, you say a lot of smart stuff, but we have had so many knocks and fucking injuries this year. That might be the worst take of your takes. But I'm happy to give it to you the platform to come on and have your take. We have
also, I think we've seen rotation. We've seen rotation from Parky.
I sit on and rotate. Yeah, for sure. But in the last game after we, what?
I'm laughing at this. Yes, I did, Kim. Yeah. I may have just been setting them up for failure, and my strategy has worked.
Yeah, that's why Ken lets me host a lot of shows.
No. You're set up for success, Josh, as opposed to John and Birmingham. The only way that they could go after my prediction of them winning the league is down, and they're living up to it.
I have to watch the end of that game. I need to watch the extended highlights. I can't wait.
Yeah. Oh, and Birmingham are just gutted. Like they've salvaged the draw, and then it's just been taken away.
Where do you think John is right now?
There's there's a box of Kleenex here, and the tears are just flowing down his face. They are literally just like pouring down his face. Or he's gone to what is it over there? Not Tesco. He's gone to Tesco.
Yeah.
He's bought 24 eggs.
Yeah.
And he's headed straight to Davey's house.
He's just doing it like this over and over again. Doing it like over and over.
He's gone straight to Ben Davies' house and he's pegging him at the windows.
So I just messaged him. I said, hi. He said, howdy. I said, come on. Let's see what he's going to tell me to F off. Watch this. He's going to tell me to tell F off.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he absolutely. I'm going to put the link in there for him in our.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
I honestly, this channel makes me laugh so much sometimes because it's fucking crazy. Habs, I'm a total asshole, and I'm gonna put that in there for you. That's just for you. Habs.
Well, ironically, not only was John wearing red yesterday, Esteban, Birmingham was wearing red today.
Oh, foreshadowing to his the
whole team. Lads, it's like midnight, 11:55, and I've got to work in the morning. Yeah, fair.
Boo! Excuses. Boo! All right, well, 11:55. He's got to work in the morning.
That's okay. Well, look, I mean,
we'll talk behind it. We'll talk behind his back. There you go. We'll talk about it.
Well, we can say whatever we want now.
Yeah. But Hab says the reason I say that because December is the time when games come thick and fast, and injuries could quickly pile up. Also, we like that. Well, fair enough on it. Habs, games are thick and fast.
Someone said way earlier back up in the chat that our squad depth was better than Birmingham's, and I would disagree with you 100%.
Well, I would say I think that
Their squad depth is now okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's Macca's done a job. He did 2 games, shit game, good game. Who else is back there? AO's come in and done great.
A couple of really quality wing backs, and our squad looks fantastic, in my opinion.
Oh my god! Yeah, absolutely. But we do travel away tomorrow to Hull, and I mean, do they have injuries? I think they have,
and get the win,
and get the dub, and get the W. Yeah. Ken, foreshadowing for Josh for sure. John was wearing red yesterday, so I think the transition was happening. I think it's a casual transition, right?
It's already happened. He's just not come out publicly.
I know. It's okay.
He's worried about how his parents will feel about him coming out.
Yeah.
And saying, "Hi, my name's John. I'm a Wrexham fan.
I'm a Wrexham supporter." Yeah. Do you think he folds the shirt up in front of them, kind of like Rudy stuff? Like, we just this is
my favorite. One of my definitely in my top 5 movies.
Yeah, just like this.
Yeah,
there you go. If you haven't seen it, go watch the Rudy when he goes in, when all the players go into the office. So no spoiler. It's a 30
just go watch the movie. Worth it.
Yeah,
worth a great 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a great 2 hours. I think it's like 3 hour movie actually too.
Based on a true story. Based on a true story.
Yeah, and it's not about Patty. 29th of December, and we're on the second half of the season. Soon all will be over. Huh? Matt Howell's already skipping to the end of the book. We're in the quarter act reversal of the story right now. We're in the quack right now. Oh my god!
Wow,
my god!
Anything's possible.
He's going to defend himself. Here we go. Defend it, Habs. I dare you.
Yo, what's going on?
Yo, how are you?
I got to introduce myself. Some people may not know who I am, so.
We don't. Well, we have never seen your face. You might be AI. We don't even know yet.
Yeah, for all we know, you're AI.
Yeah.
I use Grok. So.
Okay.
Which is still AI.
Which is still AI.
I could be Grok.
Yeah. Now you're just going to be Grok. Yeah. What's up, dude? What do you think? And we were just first. What's your thoughts on the draw? A, B. Results today. C and D. Did I miss B? What the fuck? I missed A, 2, D, whatever. Anyways, what do you think of the draw? Fucking shit. What's up, Habs? How are you?
Yo, what's going on?
It's definitely AI.
He's AI.
Definitely AI.
He just reverted back to the Go ahead. The floor's yours.
You happy with Nottingham Forest, Habs?
Yeah, we've beaten them before once, but that was in another FA Cup draw, if I remember correctly, as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a long time ago. It's a good one, but we're up against Dyche as well.
Sean Dyche, yeah.
No, yeah. Dyche ball. So Sean Dyche.
At the end of the day, it's Sean Dyche. There you go. Right. I think it's a good draw for us. Do you care if we win or lose?
Not really. We could go on a bit of a cup run, but we're going to probably go, if we're going to take it a little bit seriously, we're going to need a full strength squad for that. So
yeah, which we probably won't have. By the way, Habs, are you recruiting?
I promise you, Nottingham Forest is not playing their full strength lineup.
No, they won't. They don't need to.
No, that's because they can afford it. So
they can't afford to. They're fighting a relegation battle.
They're in a relegation battle right now.
They have to save all their players for their Premier League games.
And Europa League.
Yeah,
and they're still the Europa League because they had an amazing season last season. Mr. Make Me says, is Habs rebooting? He's always rebooting. It is the faceless man. Yes, he is. I'm excited about I'm definitely excited about the draw. By the way, Matt Al says Hull had 4 key players injured ahead of tomorrow's game. McBurney, Gelhardt, Lundstrom, and Miller are all out. So jumping around there a little bit too.
Okay, so if we were to go up against them, against Nottingham Forest, this is not going to be until what? January, February?
Gen 10.
Gen 10.
It's going to be a while, so there's nothing to really think about. if Parky takes the FA Cup seriously, and the thing is, we drew up against a Prem Cup club. Actually, the first time we've drawn up against a Prem club. Well, sort of. But I think he will take it seriously. We may have to go as close to full strength as possible when we're going up against them. So we can't really take them. We can't take our foot off the gas pedal, really. So going up against them is going to be something serious.
So this is the lineup right here, right? And Ken, this is you showed the other. So Blackburn, so it's Derby, Forest, Norwich.
Well, the interesting part, I was about to say the games around it are Derby away and then Norwich at home. But there is 6 days and 7 days between each of those games. So I absolutely think we'll play a full strength side.
Yeah, I think you're right. You're definitely right. Yeah. Forest, 3 homes in a row. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It is. But we just got to deal with Sean Dyche, which is he's a cool dude, and you have to deal with his tactics as well. And he's going to let us. He's going to, depending on how he uses the squad, he's going to use. He's more than likely going to let us have the ball, if that's how he chooses to play. So,
is he going to play down to the I need to say it this way: is he going to let them play down to the competition? Or are they going to just end it and just get some of their players up? I don't know. We'll see. But it's so fun. We have so much to do between Ken said we have so much to do between now and then. We have a game tomorrow we haven't even talked about, basically. But yeah.
7 games.
How do you think it's going to go tomorrow?
I honestly think we can have either a 2-1 or a 3-1 victory tomorrow.
See, I said this to you, Ken. I think we could win this. We could get a 3-0 or a 3-1 or a 4-1 win if we get our ducks in. If we do it right.
Yeah, I just don't think we're quite as good as Middlesbrough. I'm worried that Middlesbrough spanked them 4-1 and they're going to be on the bounce back from that game. That's my only concern.
Well, I don't know. No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't really know in the way. The thing is, with Middlesbrough, they're a much more balanced squad, so they can deal with the attack and defence side of things a lot more easily. Whilst Hull are they go on attack a lot. They're not very a defensive team, and they're kind of weak at the back. So they're going to want possession. They're going to want to press. They're going to want to try and get as many goals into the back of the net as quick as possible. But they do seem to suffer from not being able to defend a lot of goals. So that's the only weakness I have. But the problem I have is that if we do end up drawing or losing to them, I know you don't like that, Ken, but of course. But if that, of course, but if the situation is, if that does happen, I get a feeling that we may end up doing the same thing we did with Preston, and we just sit deep, and just absorb the pressure, and that is the bad habit. But I can understand why, because Parky's going to be wanting to make sure he can manage the players. And the reason I say this, I want to manage the players, is because we have injuries. But that's not an excuse for that. Everyone's got injuries. But he wants to be able to manage what we have with the squad depth that we have as well. Because as good as McLean has been in terms of returning, if you saw the match in the first half, there was that one player that just ran straight past him.
Mm-hmm.
If you can remember that bit. I just got shades of Sheffield Wednesday, where a player is just running straight past him.
Yeah. Well, Mike Shane says it's time to take the shackles off the offense and go for it. No more settling for draws. If we can grab this season by the balls, we will stay mid-table. If we can't grab this season by the balls, we will stay mid-table. I think this is. I think that's what I think that's what 2 of our players have already said. I really do.
I don't think we should. I think we need to take the handbrake off a bit more, because the problem is that we do have this bad habit of just trying to just score and then just try and survive that. But you can't do that kind of nonsense in the Championship. They're going to get you.
This last game was the evidence of that. Of just like it was like what are we doing? I think they had 6-7 corners in a row. You just can't do it. Yeah, the dam will break. And I now believe that I think the players, Ken, I know you think they're being coached to do that? Are the players, I don't know. They have to be being coached to do that.
It's a tough one to answer because, you don't really know. There's a possibility, you're right, Josh. There's also a possibility that the players have done that themselves. Also, you have to give some credit to the way the opposition's playing in those moments. Sometimes it's a product of what the opposition has done.
Yep, subs and go, and here we go, and fresh legs. Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
The problem is that we have this issue with our wing backs, and our wing backs are extremely important for our ability to play, regardless of what match we're in. If we had Kakachi and Kabore in the match, you can just see how quickly they can switch from attack to defense and back into attack. Mm-hmm. And that is they're so integral and so necessary for our ability to go back and forth, because they're there for the defense for the back five, they're there for the midfield as well, and they're there for the center forwards, because they function as the ability to go back. And because of their pace, and the threat that they do, we drag the opposition so easily, and they have to deal with us. So let's say the defense and the back line, everyone has to go into defense because of Kabore and Kakache, so they have to use overloads. We can't do that kind of thing with overloads now. When you have McLean or Barnett in this situation, they only need one person to basically take them on. Mm-hmm. They don't have to put the doubles on there. But when you have Kakache and Kabore, because they're so fast and they're so physical, you have to put everything there, and that opens up the space for our midfield to come through the attack. And usually it would be someone like O'Brien. The reason why O'Brien didn't work well in the Blackburn match is because we didn't have our wing backs to be able to to present the danger that we would usually have to be able to go up and down, and that gives him the space to move up and down. Even in the Portsmouth match, where we was doing a lot of defending work, we were still a constant threat simply because of Kakachi and Kabore. Mm-hmm. And then you could see where O'Brien, even though he was pushing the game forward and can't score to save his life, but still he was a threat through the midfield, because we had our wing backs acting as the pivoting points to be able to go back and forth and switch instantaneously. So we can switch from attack to defense to attack so quickly because of just the speed that they move at. And
the threat too. Good news is Gelhart, by the way, tomorrow, who has 10 goals, guys, is not playing. He's not playing tomorrow.
I know. And Habs, look, everything you're saying there makes total sense. The only thing is we don't have those wing backs at the moment, so we have to adapt and play without them.
Mm-hmm. I know. That's the only thing we're treating, because the way we're using, it depends. I would put McLean and Longman on there instead of Barney, because Barney would function more. He's been playing more like a winger as opposed to a wing back, because he just doesn't have the pace nor the physicality to be able to do the defensive work.
Mm-hmm. But I was very happy to see Barney playing for rotation, to give players that need rest of multiple minutes and a rotation of the squad. And the problem is with players injured is you're going deeper into your squad list for players like Barney to get minutes, for players like Macca to get minutes. So, until we get those players back, I'm happy with that.
I think I think tomorrow Longman will play on the right. I don't know if he'll start Barney, so I don't know what's going to happen there too. Tom Evans says, I would say go as far as say Hull, the worst defensive in the league, and they really struggle with the crosses in the bottom. It should be a great game for Moore. Let's see if we can get him in there. Mike Shane says, I don't think they are being coached to play passively, meaning the team, but defensively. That means we aren't sending the midfielders to crash into the box to help Moore when the ball goes in the pass and the rebounds. Mike Shane, I don't think we were in our own half for about 15 minutes. That's not that's not being passive. That's literally just parking the bus. And I don't think it serves our team well. But hey, listen, what do I know? I'm not the manager. I was
going to say, for the December situation, we've got we got what? We got a Monday, Tuesday. No, sorry, no, we got a Saturday, Wednesday. Then I think we've got a Friday match coming up as well. At some point. That's what? That's Boxing Day.
26, yeah.
Yeah, we got a Boxing Day match coming up as well. I mean, and we got New Year's as well on a Thursday. So we got not New Year's. We got a Monday match. So we got a match pretty much every week. We're playing two times a week, basically.
Yeah, we got way more than that. And this is my whole point about. And Mr. Makney said Barney's not good enough. Playing these guys now in this lead-in to this very heavy schedule will mean that we'll come through that very heavy schedule in a better position on the table.
We only need guys. The only guys, sorry to say this is what Ken I think is saying. The only guys that guys like Barney and Matt going to play like 2 or 3 matches because our starters will come back. That's called, in my opinion, at this level, doing the job. They're doing a job. Yeah,
put me in, coach. Josh has just said I'm going to play. Get me the kit. I got my boots. I'm there.
You're always playing. Ken's always playing. Harry Atchfield is fit, Ken. Got to chat with him the other week. I suspect he plays again tomorrow. He struggles. Hell struggled with him in the Carabao Cup. That was the cup, though.
The cup matches, they always send their young, inexperienced players or the players who haven't had any minutes on. So it's been basically, this has been the case since Arsene Wenger came to the Premier League. They just stick their younger players in, the inexperienced players, and just give them time before they can ever make a move to the first team or they go down to a different league or go get sold. So it's that.
Harry needs to be loaned out for sure. For sure.
Harry's starting against Hull. No, look, actually, in all seriousness, this whole lineup that starts tomorrow is not too far from that Caribou Cup lineup because of all their injuries at the moment. Now, don't get me wrong, Harry's not going to get a start, but what it does mean is there's the opportunity for our team to go there and do the job.
We should do. Yeah, I think tomorrow. So they're just saying too. Yes, it is. Any prediction on the starting 11? I think it'll be very, very close to what we just had, in my opinion. Maybe Barney for a long win, but I think it's going to be very close to exactly what we just had. Maybe Matty James. Maybe, I don't know. He's not gonna tinker toy. I don't think so. Lewis O'Brien.
The side will be, there'll be a couple of changes that we had, like O'Brien might come in, who knows? Longman might start, who knows? It really is going to be a very interesting scenario.
He doesn't really have any options, Ken, does he? He really doesn't.
Well, he does across the middle. We've played Thomason, Sheaf, Dobson. We could play O'Brien, James, Dobson, O'Brien, James, Rathbone. Across the middle is where we have options. And, the Windass v Broadhead conversation up front as a starter with Kiefer Moore can still happen. There is an argument for not for Callum Doyle, not Connor Cody, for Callum Doyle. And then across the back, you have Hyam, Scar, Cleworth, which I think could stay.
Cleworth needs to be dropped. Yeah, Cleworth should be dropped.
According to you.
Just want to see how much shit I'm going to get for that one. He should be dropped. Give him a rest. No?
Not going to happen, man.
Not going to happen. No. He'll play. This guy.
Your Wrexham supporter badge might be revoked.
Just right.
If you keep going down that rabbit.
Dropping Max, never. Would never happen. Never. He's teacher's pet. Hip Karma says, I love Harry play, she says. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's because he acts like an inverted fullback. He uses him like that. He plays like an inverted fullback.
Tom has a question about Matty James. His contract is up at the end of the season. He's 34. Do you sign him for the next season? No. When we're in the Premier League? No.
Well, if we're still in the championship, Josh?
35? Apollo money coming in? Raking it? Come on.
It's not that much money, though.
Has anyone considered the fact, because we've got this relationship with Apollo, that we could get some some nice little players from Spain now.
Atletico Madrid, you think?
Yeah.
Didn't happen with Necaxa, so why would it happen now?
Well, Necaxa, they're absolute shit. I mean, there's not one. I mean, they're absolutely terrible. Terrible. Sorry, Rob. Sorry.
Wow.
They're just terrible.
Eva, you got to apologize to Eva Longoria.
I will. I would take.
Josh is just taking big dumps on everybody today. Max, Necaxa. Who's next?
I'm playing hurt today. I would take Sergio Ramos out of that league. That's the only guy at 38. That's the only guy I would take. He's one of the best defenders of all time. Would Salah really be an option? Jesus Christ, no. You know, could be Kobe Manu. You could get Kobe Manu.
We could.
You could get Kobe Manu.
But
yeah.
He needs some time, but I don't think Amorim's going to let him go. You should know that more than anything else.
I think they're going to get Gomez from Wolves. That's why.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they're just that club is just being torn apart from inside and out. They are.
They're terrible. Cheers. No, I'm not a happy clapper for Max. I'm just saying. I'm also my back hurt. I hurt my back, so I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive.
He's playing injured.
Yeah. I'm the only one. Max is okay. I'm not a rah Max guy. I think he needs to be dropped at times. I think it's too much. That's my take.
No, it's okay to be wrong, Josh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gosh, you're in the hospital. It'll be okay. And the Colombian hitman. Yeah, we missed that guy. That guy was here too. Yeah, too. All right, we did about an hour.
Actually, yeah, we've done an hour. I will just give everybody poor old Aaron.
Never heard of him.
Today was literally a hair's breadth off getting 4 out of the 5 games with scores.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how well Aaron did this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did well.
Anyway.
See, they're going on in Max there too. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not gonna even put it up. I'm gonna leave those in the chat. I'm maybe get into the conversation. I'm gonna take my take. I'm gonna take it home with me. Y'all, I think Max is a good player.
You had your opinion. That's what you think.
I also think he needs to be dropped at times. Habs, what do you got for tomorrow? Are you gonna what's your score line? What's your prediction? What is your starting lineup? What do you think?
I don't really know what will be the starting lineup for that at this point because Parky's been rotating players in and out. So that's why I think he's just managing minutes to just try and avoid knocks and injuries. But I think in terms of scoreline, if we do it right, we could get a nice 3-0 or 3-1 or 4-1.
I'd love that, by the way. Ken, what'd you tip?
What did I tip? I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
So there's a difference. I asked him what he tipped, meaning like he wants to win the competition. Not what he wants to. 3. Oh, okay. Well, shit. There you go. 3-0.
2-0. 2-0.
Oh, 2-0. To Hull?
No. No, I do think we can win this game.
Yeah, I think with all their injuries, I think we win the game too. Even with Max in the line. I'm kidding. I'm just winding everyone up. There you go. Just winding everyone up. But I will answer this one. Who would you put in place of Max? I put Haim over there on the right. I put Scar and I put Doyle on that left. That'd be my 3. Those are my 3.
And that's why he's not our manager.
That's why I'm not the manager. All right, Habs, you're on for extra time tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be on.
Good.
But I think who is we do need some more people on there as well. So can't be the only person.
No, you're damn right.
That's true. Everybody, if you're out there, if you're after the game, you want to come on with Paddy, hit the link and come in and have your say.
Yeah. But Doyle on the left, Haim on the right. Come on.
There you go. Esteban.
Here's my drum beat for the day.
Yep.
Ooh.
Put Smith and Hardy on the pitch. There we go. Oh, don't know. I tell you what, he'll look like the Oracle if it's right.
I know. Esteban, we'll see. Where your lips. Yeah. So get into the chat tomorrow for the Wrexham time game day build up with Ken. Are you able to get up tomorrow?
I'm there. I'll set an alarm and I'll actually get up with it this time. It's a good time. It's a good time for me.
Do I need to call you? Or are you okay? I may need you to call me on the 1st of January. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. And Pep Carm will be at work.
Yeah. Well, what would it be? 6, 8? It'd be about 9 o'clock. Yeah, she'll be at work by that time.
Yeah. Starting 11, James Elmer. I think it's going to be Okonkwo, Heim, Scar, Cleworth, McLean, Thomas and Matty, Dobson, probably Schaaf on the right side. I think it's being Longman, Broadhead, and Moore. I think that's where he's going to go. I don't think there's going to be much change.
There was. Well, really, we'll find out.
We will find out, yes, in less than 24 hours. Remember, smash that like button, subscribe to the Local Pundit, become a member if you haven't already, because that helps the channel keep going. And also, on our way to 5,001, also to, sorry, it's my phone, obviously. And game day build up with Ken, possibly not Aaron, maybe Patty, live watch along, Wrexham time, Habs will be there, Wrexham reaction for tomorrow, full Wednesday. Wrexham stuff we have for tomorrow on the Local Pundit. So good to see everybody, and it's been a good one for sure.
It has, absolutely.
Yeah. Habs.
Did you want me to call it out or what?
No. Well, you can do it.
Well, the send off. All right. Well, thanks for having me on, guys, and everyone in the chat. Hope you have a lovely evening as well. And on that bombshell, good night.